how important is it that they're on a platform such as Squarespace, because I know you work with Squarespace, that they're on a platform that they can make adjustments to? Because I know a lot of people, they're paying these high prices to have like an HTML website built out, or they're working on something like WordPress, which it can be a little bit complicated to use, and then they can't make the edits that they want.
Yes. So often I hear people saying that they're trying to get everything to be perfect on the website before they launch. And this is the whole reason I have my company called Go Live, is because we actually want to go live with people's websites and get it up and active, because you're going to be learning as you go. And you're going to be learning your ideal audience. You're going to be learning your offerings better. And you're always going to be tweaking that so you can get a better conversion rate, so you can serve your clients better. And so it is very, very important these days to have a website that you can edit and update on your own, so you can turn the ship quickly, so you can be light on your feet and make those adjustments quickly and really meet your customer where they're at. So that is my number one most important thing, is that you can edit and update your website, which is why I chose Squarespace, because it's so easy. We've done, my company's done all the different platforms, Webflow, Showit, WordPress, and we landed on Squarespace because it gives us that creative freedom, but then also it's so easy to edit and update.
It's user friendly.
Yes.
Okay. So aside from kind of the colors and the fonts, how else do you get branding across? And talk to us a little bit. What is branding, and how do you get that across on a website?
Yeah. So branding, there's a lot of different elements, but one of them is the visual elements. So it's the logo, it's the fonts, it's the colors, it's the feel of when someone lands on your brand, whether it's on social media, whether it's on your website and your products, that they have a feeling inside. And a lot of times when I'm helping our clients decide what the visual should look like, we want to think about, how do you want your clients to feel after they've worked with you? What kind of emotions do you want them to feel? And then we look at the colors associated with that. We look at the fonts associated with those feelings, and that helps us drive the direction of the visual brand. Because ultimately, when a potential client lands on your brand, your website, you want them to feel like, I am in the right place. And so you first have to know, who is your ideal audience? Because everyone likes different things. Everyone's attracted to different things. So knowing your ideal audience is very, very important. So that's number one. And then number two is, I would say, as a personal brand, as you're building out and differentiating yourself, is to have parts of your personality in your brand, because that's what's going to stand out and make you different, because there is no one else like you. So you want to highlight that too. So I would say in terms of visual branding, it's like a marriage between your ideal client's preferences and also your own personal brand, and kind of marrying those two, obviously with your niche and all of that.
That makes a lot of sense. And I think that makes it sustainable for the coach or the business to continue on in an authentic way, because I think a lot of people, they try to be more professional, or they try to look a certain way when they're starting their business, and it's not necessarily them, right? They're almost trying to shift their personality to match what they think is a professional personality, right? Whereas if they just kind of be themselves and let that weird quirkiness show a little bit, that's something that can be sustained in the long term.
Yes. Yeah, and people are tired of Pinterest perfect looks and perfectly, professional stuff. So if you can be yourself and let that shine, even in your visual branding, I think that's really powerful.
How important do you feel having some sort of brand shoot, some sort of professional photography of yourself is to have on your website? Or do you think that people can use, pictures from their iPhone, or even just stock photography that they've taken from Canva or somewhere else?
Yeah, great question. So I would say, if it's preventing you from launching, then use what you can and get it up and live, but have it in the plans to get together an actual photo shoot of you and your environment, and the environment that your customers or clients might see as when they're working with you, because that's what's going to make you different and make you stand out from other coaches, and it really brings that personality to life and makes it very personal. So I would say that personal photo shoot is really important to have in the plans, for sure.
So I just want to highlight what you said about, if it's preventing you from going live, or it's just launching your website or your product or your service, don't bother, right? In the very beginning. And I think that's so important for coaches to hear, because a lot of the coaches I work with, they're trying to perfect everything, their course, their, website, their content on their actual course or whatever it may be, and it's stopping them from making the move. And honestly, I think it's just procrastination, because they're afraid of putting themselves out there. But like you said, if it's preventing you, anything that's preventing you from starting, put it on the back burner. You will get to it. Make that list and start checking it off once you're already rolling.
Yeah. And again, your website's going to be living and breathing, so you're always going to be able to edit it. Once you publish it, it's not like, I can't touch it anymore. You can keep editing and revising as you go. Yeah. We, my team and I did a big relaunch of our website, and we have so many pages on the website. Yep. And we had this long checklist of everything we need to do before launch. And we looked through each one of those because we're like, this isn't going to be until in a month before we get this thing launched. And we went through each checkpoint and we're like, do we really need this before launch? No. Do we really need this before launch? No. We went through everything. We went through the entire list. We decided none of it. We don't need it to launch. So we just launched it.
Yes.
And then we started adding as it was live and launched because you can do that.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. So as far as refining as you go along, are there any tools that you have that you use to say, okay, this part of the website is doing well, people are staying, people are reading? Like, do you use Hotjar or any other tools to do that?
Yes, I love Hotjar.
Okay.
Hotjar is a tool in which it will actually track where people are at on the page, where the mouse is. It'll show you what people are viewing where, and that really will give you an idea of what people are missing on your website, where people are spending their time, and what people are clicking on. So that's really helpful in terms of knowing people's interactions and stuff on your website. So you can really change a lot just based on that. Yeah, I love that. It's a great tool.
Looking at the data.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.